I saw the social media post and I had to comment because I think this person's trauma totally encapsulates what many people are experiencing right now. So this person said, "What is going on? I've never been on a job interview that I didn't get until now. And for the last year, this person has been going on interview after interview and not getting a job. They say they're great with people and that they've been in those types of roles that involve people, so they can't figure out why they're not getting the job." And as you can see, so many different people have commented on this post. But as a 20-year career coaching veteran, I know what's really going on here. And I want to unlock that for anyone else that's going through this kind of trauma. This person has lost their home, they've lost their things. To try to do a job search on top of that is so stressful. And that's why I need you to know you're not the problem. You're not broken. I'm sure you are a great people person, but the system has changed. It was built for a different time when things were different. So people are doing things in job search, like going into the interview and the way you're answering interview questions, like you always did, thinking that if I'm the nice to have candidate with the great people skills, I'm going to get the job. When in reality, employers are looking for something different now in those job interviews. And I want to break that down for you. See, they have a sea of candidates. It's like having a dozen perfect apples in front of you, but only being allowed to eat one. How do you choose when they all look great? So, what has to happen in those interviews now is not that you are the nice to have candidate with the good communication skills, but that you know how to convey that you are the must have candidate, that you know how to talk about the pain they're experiencing and how you will be the aspirin to that pain. See, from the sea of candidates, they've got to pick the one that they feel is going to give them the best return on investment. What I mean by that is that they're going to pay you to do the job, and they want to know out of everyone they picked, you're the one that's going to save them money, make them money, solve problems, and alleviate pain. So when you're in those interviews, it's not enough to just be a good communicator or a good people person. You actually have to be able to articulate what's called your UVA, your unique value add. And while this can sound overwhelming, it's actually not hard. This technique has been around forever. If you just switch your mindset from being an employee to actually being a business of one who's selling their services in that interview, you can learn very quickly what to say and how to say it to be the must have candidate. And I know that because we've been teaching people this every single day in this economy. So if this made sense to you, I want to invite you to my free resource center. I can't work with everybody one on one, so I built a free resource center this year so that everyone could have access to my job search bootcamp, which can teach you things like this. It's really important that you learn the new rules to job search, especially what you should be saying in job interviews. Like I said, it's not enough to be a good communicator or a nice to have anymore. Today, you've got to be the must have. You'll find access to that free resource center linked in my bio up here or down here. You can just Google search my company, workitdaily.com. You will find it over there. I want to help you. This is so frustrating. Nobody should have to go through this trauma. You deserve better. And hopefully, those free resources will help you. Good luck. Go get them.